George Balanchine once said, "There is only now." And here, in the house of Balanchine, the New York City Ballet is taking those words to heart. Because the company doesn't just honor him by preserving his legacy. They honor him by keeping ballet in the now, by taking risks, by pushing the art form forward, by creating opportunities for the next generation. And the Fall Fashion Gala has become a big part of that legacy. In 2011, Lincoln Center was hosting Fashion Week. With so much creativity and experimentation right at our doorstep, we thought, why not harness it? So the idea of inviting designers of high fashion into City Ballet was born.
You know, those kind of things, shorter they are, better they are. She's not a nun in the convent.
Okay.
We have to open.
We started with Valentino, and when I asked him to participate in true Valentino fashion, he said, "What do you mean participate? Be one of a few designers." He said, no, I want to do all of it. And of course, only Valentino can get away with that. So he got away with it, and he did the whole evening.
We pulled this tulle to do the naked bosom. Is it possible?
Naked?
There's always been a kind of synergy between the two art forms. In France, in the early 20th century, people like Coco Chanel and later Yves Saint Laurent made ballet costumes. But by bringing them together on a regular basis, New York City Ballet institutionalizes the collaboration between dance and fashion.
The company took what had been a historical rarity in ballet and decided to turn it into a mainstay for their repertory.
It's remarkable that in the past 5 years, this event has brought 17 designers into this shop. So every year, we're often dealing with designers that are very successful in the world of fashion, but are unaccustomed to what we do.
Of course, it's not as simple as it may seem. We are very fortunate in having our own wonderful costume shop.
The amount of work that goes into each and every costume, even if it's a very simple costume, is still the work of a couturier. And collaboration with 4 or 5 different designers for the gala is the equivalent of one couture house doing 5 different collections at the same time. It's a pretty remarkable feat.
Okay. Great. You guys got your hands full.
Over the years, the designers have wowed us with their beauty and elegance. They've captured our imagination through their ability to tell stories with their costumes. And once in a while, they break the mold wide open, completely redefining what is possible to do on stage.
I really love that Iris van Herpen's costume used thousands of tiny little pieces of plastic, and this made it completely different than any other ballet costume ever.
Her idea of the boot is something that I really fought for because I just saw it as a way of changing the body, changing the foot, changing the structure of ballet. It's something that many people in the ballet world didn't understand because it was so different.
At the Fashion Gala, you don't know exactly what you're going to get. The surprise is part of the fun. You get a wide range from something very elegant to something that pushes you outside your comfort zone. Maybe you're not completely comfortable with it.
But here, innovation isn't limited to costumes. Over the course of this event, we have debuted 15 world premiere ballets by choreographers from the greatest companies around the world, as well as newcomers looking to make their mark.
New choreography is very integral to the New York City Ballet's DNA, if you will. And I think I have a pretty good picture as to who's out there and who's the next emerging choreographers. But the real trick has always been to match people, choreographers and designers.
It's an athletic piece.
I know.
The most exciting thing for me is people learn to collaborate. So you have two voices that has to merge. And looking back at these 5 years and all these designers, I think we've had a pretty impressive track record.
There's an excitement for dancers to be in a fitting room with someone that they've admired, and suddenly this person is designing a costume for them. And it's surprising to me many times how designers, when they come into our world, how willing they are to make our dancers comfortable.
The fact that you see the personality and the kind of aura of the dancer through what they're wearing, it's a huge delight and joy to see a beautiful costume on stage and then to see a dancer move within it. It's a complete gift.
The great reward is sitting in the audience on the eve of the gala to see these singular creations in motion, to feel the meaning and hear the echo of balancing.